Social jet lag. Why you feel exhausted every Monday. You may have noticed something strange. On Friday night, you stay up a little later. On Saturday, you sleep in. Sunday night comes, and suddenly you can't fall asleep. Then Monday morning arrives, and waking up feels unusually difficult. Many people assume this is simply because the weekend was busy. But there may be another explanation. Something researchers often refer to as social jet lag. It doesn't involve airplanes or time zones. Yet the feeling can be surprisingly similar to actual jet lag. The small schedule shift many people ignore. Think about a typical week. From Monday to Friday, your schedule might look fairly consistent. You wake up early, work or study during the day, and go to sleep at a similar time. But weekends often look very different. You might stay awake later, watching shows, meeting friends, or scrolling on your phone. Then the next morning you sleep longer than usual. At first, this feels like recovery. After all, sleeping in seems like a natural way to catch up on rest. But the body does not always interpret it that way. Your body runs on an internal clock. Inside the brain is a system that helps regulate daily rhythms. This internal timing system influences when we feel alert, sleepy, hungry, and energized. Under stable conditions, the body gradually learns a pattern. Wake up around the same time. Feel alert during the day. Become sleepy later in the evening. But when the schedule shifts significantly, even by a few hours, this rhythm can become confused. For example, if you normally wake up at 7 a.m. during the week, but sleep until 10 a.m. on weekends, your internal clock may start adjusting to the later schedule. Then Monday arrives. The alarm rings at 7 a.m. again. From the perspective of your body, it may still feel like 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. That mismatch can make waking up much harder than expected. Why it feels like jet lag. When people travel across time zones, their internal clock no longer matches the local time. This mismatch produces familiar symptoms: fatigue, difficulty concentrating, trouble falling asleep at night. Something similar can happen when sleep schedules swing back and forth every week. Researchers describe this phenomenon as social jet lag because it resembles the biological disruption caused by travel. Except in this case, the shift is not caused by geography. It's caused by social schedules. Workdays and weekends follow different rhythms, and the body must constantly readjust. The weekend catch-up illusion. Many people believe that sleeping longer on weekends fixes weekday sleep debt. In some cases, extra rest can indeed help temporarily. But large shifts in sleep timing may introduce another challenge. Imagine your body gradually adapting to a later bedtime on Friday and Saturday. By Sunday night, your internal clock may expect sleep much later than usual. Then when you try to fall asleep early for Monday morning, it may feel surprisingly difficult. This can lead to a familiar cycle: late sleep on Sunday, early alarm on Monday, fatigue throughout the day. Over time, the pattern repeats every week. Why Monday feels especially difficult. For some people, Monday mornings feel uniquely exhausting. Part of this may relate to the shift between weekend and weekday rhythms. The body may still be aligned with the weekend schedule, while external obligations suddenly demand an earlier wake-up time. This creates a temporary mismatch between biological time and social time. The result can be grogginess, slower thinking, or reduced motivation early in the week. Small changes that may help stabilize rhythm. Some sleep researchers suggest that maintaining a more consistent sleep schedule even on weekends may help the body maintain a steadier rhythm. This does not necessarily mean waking up at exactly the same minute every day, but limiting very large shifts in bedtime and wake time may reduce the weekly reset effect. Other small habits may also support a more stable rhythm, such as Morning light exposure. Reducing bright screens late at night. Keeping a relatively consistent wake-up window. These habits can help reinforce the signals that guide the body's internal clock, a pattern many people share. Social jet lag is not rare. Modern lifestyles often separate weekday routines from weekend habits. Late entertainment, social activities, and flexible schedules can all shift sleep timing. So if Monday mornings feel harder than expected, it may not simply be a matter of motivation or discipline. Sometimes it reflects the natural tension between biological rhythms and social schedules. Many people focus on how long they sleep, but sometimes the body also cares about when sleep happens. If your sleep schedule shifts dramatically every weekend, the body may spend each week trying to readjust. And that adjustment can make Monday feel like a miniature version of jet lag. Have you ever noticed that your sleep schedule changes more than you expect between weekdays and weekends? If so, the experience may be more common and more biological than it seems.